Good evening, Oswego, and welcome to WTOP10 Tuesday Night News. I'm your connection to Oswego and beyond. I'm Travis Clark.
And I'm Heather Casey. Today is October 16th, 2012, and this is your news, sports, and weather, all before the first commercial break. Let's take a look at your top stories. 10 News starts now.
Get ready, Syracuse. Former President Bill Clinton is arriving. Clinton will arrive at Hancock Airport Friday to support congressional candidate Dan Maffei. Maffei is running against Republican incumbent Anne Marie Buerkle for New York's 24th Congressional District. This isn't the first time Clinton has visited Syracuse, though. Clinton was also in Syracuse in 2010 to support Maffei when he lost his seat to Buerkle.
This Sunday, 2 New York State residents will be recognized by hundreds of Catholic pilgrims at the Vatican. One of the 2 women being canonized is Syracuse's own Mother Mary Ann Cope. Cope was a Syracuse sister of St. Francis and is one of the founders of St. Joseph's Hospital. She's credited with having crafted 2 miracles, one of which was saving the life of a Bishop Ludden High School student 20 years ago. The student, who is now 34 years old, had gone into cardiac arrest for 25 minutes after complications with her treatment for ovarian cancer. Her hospital discharge papers included a statement that there was no medical explanation for her recovery.
Some things are pretty amazing, Heather.
Yeah, it's very good for her.
And now we'll check our current conditions outside with meteorologist James Falkowski. James, what's it looking like out there?
Thank you, guys. If we take a look outside right now, it's a beautiful evening. It's a little chilly out here. Let's take a look at current conditions. Right now it's 49 degrees out, dew point around 39. If you look at our winds, they're west at 12 knots. The dew point's around 44. It's not too bad. If we take a look at tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit nicer. We're looking at tonight. It's going to be 41, chilly. It's going to be even colder farther away from the lake. Inland Fulton is already reporting 39 degrees. And I will have the rest of your forecast later on today. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, James. A meth manufacturer has been caught at a Sandy Creek residence in Oswego County after investigators responded to a domestic dispute. Stephen Cronk Jr. and Tammy McDowell were both charged with the manufacturing and disposal of methamphetamine, while McDowell was also charged with criminal possession of a controlled substance. The couple was getting rid of the waste left from the manufacturer in a burn pile behind the residence.
State police have identified the second victim killed in a 2-car crash on I-690 eastbound early Monday morning. Keisha Gray, 20, a former resident of Pequot, Ohio, was driving her Pontiac Grand Prix when it spun out and landed in the left and center lanes. Her car was then struck by an oncoming vehicle. Both Gray and another victim, Ryan Mizener, are now dead as a result of the accident. Joseph Clayton, a resident of Liverpool, was also in the car. He is currently in critical condition at Upstate University Hospital.
This weekend is Family and Friends Weekend and also the kickoff for Laker hockey season.
Alexis Drickle is standing by with more information.
Good evening. I'm Alexis Drickle reporting live from the Campus Center Arena, where this weekend, Saturday, October 20th, both the men and the women's hockey team will be playing. The women are going against the Toronto Midgets at 3 p.m., and the men are going against the National Under-18 team at 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 20th. Tickets for both games are $8 apiece and will go on sale at the Campus Center box office, which is open Monday through Wednesday from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Thursday and Friday from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. And they can also be bought online at tickets.oswego.edu. Tickets for the men's game are on a limited supply at this moment, so if you want to get your tickets, stop down to the Campus Center box office or go online right away before they get sold out. Once again, both those hockey games this Saturday, October 20th. Hope to see you there. That's it for me, reporting live from the Campus Center Arena. I'm Alexis Drickle.
Family and Friends Weekend is this weekend, Oswego students. The event will take place from this Friday, October 19th to Saturday, October 20th. People can show their parents firsthand what it's like to be a SUNY Oswego student, show them around campus, take them to the hockey game in the Campus Center, enjoy the play Sherlock Holmes, The Last Adventure in Tyler Hall, and much more.
SUNY Oswego's Penfield Library will be hosting a book sale on Saturday, October 20th from 11 until 3 p.m. The sale is being held in honor of Family and Friends Weekend. Books and media items for various age groups will be available, and most of them are priced under $1. For any questions regarding this event, please contact the library at 312-3010.
And now we'll see what's going on in sports with Alicia Daddario.
Hi guys, I'm Alicia Daddario with your sports. The World Wide Web is going Laker green. If you can't make a hockey game this season, do not worry. Oswego's very own student-run television station will now be broadcasting most home games for the upcoming men's and women's basketball and ice hockey season on Channel 10. Live webcasts will also be available for the first time. Pre-game, game action, and post-game will be intensely covered by both WTOP and WNYO, the TV and radio station here on campus. Make sure to check out the men's hockey team this Saturday at 7. And coming up later in sports, I'll have your report on Peyton Manning's comeback victory in San Diego. Also, there's trouble in New York as a couple of stars are benched for tonight's game. Stay tuned for more, but for now, back to the desk.
Thanks, Alicia. Coming up after the break, victims of July's Colorado shooting lash out.
And find out what went missing from an art exhibit in the Netherlands.
If you look at the regional radar, we got some rain over Michigan right now. That'll move through our area. Will it affect our day tomorrow? I'll let you know with the full forecast.
I always want to be first in line for the Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit.
The what?
The Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit.
What is that?
The Dr. Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit. Wednesday, October 24th at 3 p.m. inside Waterman Theater in Tyler Hall on the campus of SUNY Oswego. Meet the panelists who guide our media future.
Hair loss. Now this rash on my face, what's going on?
For answers, ask your doctor the right question.
Could I have lupus?
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Good evening, guys. I'm meteorologist James Falkowski with your full 5-day forecast. We'll take a look at current conditions right now. As you can see, we have a whopping 49 degrees out there. Like I said before, it's a little cooler inland. Look at our dew points, around 39, so the temperature will drop a little bit. As you can see, the winds are west at 12 miles per hour. They're going to decrease overnight and then switch to the south, so that'll bring us our warmer air as we look into tomorrow. Look at the almanac for today. We have 49 as a high. Pretty cool day, 43 as a low. But if you look at our average, 58 is the high and 44 is the low. We're right around there, a little low below average. But if you look back in 1962, it was a whopping 83 degrees. It was pretty warm out then. We take out New York State temperatures around. We got a cold spot right up here at Glens Falls. We look over, you can see 51 is our warm spot in New York City, and it's mostly around the 40s for the rest of the area. We look at the regional radar right now. We have those showers moving through Michigan right now. But as they move, they're going to move northeast. So they're going to be out of our area tomorrow. We might have some clouds from it, but that's about it. As we zoom into the radar, as you can see, there's really not much going on. There's just some precip forming down here, but most of that is virga and won't hit the ground. If we look at the IntelliCast weather map right now, we have this low pressure system, and that's moving towards us right now. As you can see, it will come through with the warm front will be tomorrow, and then the cool air will move in by the weekend. We take a look at our futurecast for tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. We have those showers. They're going to be approaching the Buffalo area. But then, as 2 p.m. comes, they're going to dissipate a little bit, move north, and some clouds will come into our area by tomorrow afternoon. We'll look at tomorrow evening for dinner time, 8 p.m. It'll be mostly cloudy, but it'll be nice and pleasant compared to tonight. So we look at tonight, chilly, cooler away from the lake, winds west 5 to 15 miles per hour becoming south. We look at tomorrow, mostly sunny. It'll be a beautiful day tomorrow. Clouds will be moving in by later in the day, high of 65 degrees, and we have those south winds bringing that warm air in. We look at Wednesday night, it's going to be mostly cloudy, high of 49, low of 49 degrees with southeast winds. As we take our look ahead, it's going to be a nice week. Thursday looks like a nice day. 68 degrees is the high. And as we go into the weekend, it's going to cool down a little bit with temperatures back in normal, 55 and 58 degrees for Saturday and Sunday.
So it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice weekend, James.
Yeah, you really can't complain. Today was pretty cold. I didn't really like it out there, but tomorrow will be nice.
I gotta say tomorrow, tomorrow looks a lot better compared to this morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the little sprint that I have from the commuter lot to my class is pretty tough in the rain.
Yeah,
cold.
We won't have rain for a couple days, so it's a good thing.
Very happy to hear that.
It sounds like the walk back to the dorm will be pretty cool, too.
Yeah, today, definitely.
Ooh.
In preparation for In preparation for tonight's debate, Barack Obama's political team promised a more energetic and memorable president after a somewhat disappointing performance 2 weeks ago. In their first debate, Obama's opponent, Republican Mitt Romney, appeared to get a nice bump after Romney impressed, whereas Romney was slipping in the polls, and now appears the race is too close to call, with just 3 weeks until the election on November 6th.
While many Americans are tuning into tonight's presidential candidate debate, Michelle Obama has already cast her vote for the election that's taking place in November. Obama's campaign group released a photo of the First Lady preparing to mail her absentee ballot from the state of Illinois. She is not the only one to cast her vote early. Voting in Illinois began on September 27th, and in battleground states Colorado and Nevada, absentee voting will begin this week. Virginia voters have been able to cast ballots since September 22nd.
9 victims of the movie theater shooting in Colorado in July are suing Cinemark, the owner of the theater. The shooting occurred during a midnight screening of the film The Dark Knight Rises. The suit claims Cinemark did not take the necessary precautions in order to prevent something like this from happening even after past shootings, robberies, and assaults. However, this is not the first lawsuit, as 6 others have already been filed in federal court.
A small town in Maine has been the center of controversy and a prostitution ring. Police in Kennebunk are saying that local fitness instructor Alexis Wright has been using her Zumba fitness studio along with the office of her business partner Mark Strong to operate a prostitution ring. A list of 21 of Wright's clients were released by police on Monday, and more are expected to be released. It is estimated that the list runs 150 names long and includes lawyers, accountants, and a local TV personality. Police findings have yet to be officially released. The search warrant records have been sealed.
In Swat Valley of northern Pakistan, the Taliban have taken over and viciously make sure girls are uneducated and even kept in the house. On Tuesday, October 9th, a gunman shot 14-year-old Malala Yousafzai in the head and neck after she went against their demands. Taliban assassins stopped a van Malala was riding home from school in and demanded that the other children identify her. When they did, the men fired, also wounding 2 other girls. She is now in Great Britain, receiving the best medical care from an international team of doctors.
7 paintings crafted by modern artists have disappeared after a heist in the Netherlands. An exhibition in Kunsthal, Rotterdam was raided, and works by Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, Andy Warhol, and Claude Monet were discovered to be missing after an alarm had been sounded at about 3 a.m. Police have stated that the burglar was well prepared and are currently speaking with potential witnesses. They are also looking at security camera footage. The works stolen had belonged to private Triton collection that was on public display for the first time. When we come back, we'll have Kevin Carr on cars, but first here is your late night menu.
Get your Smokey on. If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference. Because 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey Chris, what are you doing here?
Oh, I always want to be first in line for the Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit.
The what?
The Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit.
What is that?
The Dr. Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit, Wednesday, October 24th at 3 p.m. inside Waterman Theater in Tyler Hall on the campus of SUNY Oswego. Meet the panelists who guide our media future.
The Oswego MBA program helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Welcome back. In 2013, Chevrolet will release their newest car, the Chevy Spark. Kevin Carr has more about Chevy's anticipated new product.
For a new car with style, efficiency, lots of features, and a decent price, you might want to take a look at the Chevrolet Spark. The Spark is a 5-door hatchback featuring a fresh exterior. Big, vertical swept-back headlights and a large corporate Chevy grille get your attention. The sides feature creasing lines with slight bulges over the wheel wells for a more muscular appearance. The rear passenger doors feature a hidden door handle. Out back, the Spark has snazzy taillights, a spoiler, and 5-spoke alloy wheels. Inside, the interior of the Chevy Spark impresses with its stylish yet simple design. A motorcycle-inspired gauge cluster looks high-tech and very stylish. The dashboard is somewhat swoopy with round air vents, silver-colored panels, and a clean look. Some of the plastics are hard but feel solid and have nice textures. This model features Chevy's MyLink program with a touchscreen for satellite radio, smartphone connectivity, and more. There are 3 large knobs for heating and air conditioning. The steering wheel features cruise control, Bluetooth, and audio controls. The seats consist of both cloth and vinyl inserts. There is a decent amount of interior space up front and a surprising amount of knee and legroom in the rear for such a small car. However, the rear seats were a bit stiff, and taller people might find the rear space headroom a bit cramped. Out back, open up the hatch and you'll find a smallish 11.4 cubic feet of cargo space. Holding on the rear seats allows for more room. The Spark produces just 84 horsepower. However, the car is very thrifty, getting 32 miles per gallon in city driving and 38 miles per gallon on the highway. The Chevy Spark is a nice new entry for Chevrolet. It's stylish, versatile, and efficient, has several features, and is great for city driving. Special thanks goes to Burdick Chevrolet for letting me test drive. The Chevy Spark begins at just over $12,000 and should do well for Chevrolet in sales.
I gotta say, you're making these cars look great, Kevin. They ought to be paying you for the segments you've been putting out here.
Well, I thank you.
Sounds like a pretty nice car.
Yeah, it is a pretty good car. For a city car, it's great. If you live in the city, it's efficient, it's stylish, and it's relatively affordable, so it's definitely a good buy and could potentially do well for Chevrolet.
Well, thanks, Kevin. The Rolling Stones make a big announcement that'll please rock and roll fans around the world.
And Barbara Walters is set to interview one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Carl Azuz explains in today's Hollywood Minute.
One of the greatest rock bands of all time is returning to the stage.
Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Are you ready? Yeah, we're ready.
The Rolling Stones announced 4 shows, 2 each in London and Newark at the end of this year. It's part of their ongoing 50th anniversary celebration and their first onstage performance in more than 5 years.
4 gigs, 4 nights with the Stones.
Maybe a few friends joining us?
See you there.
Tickets go on sale this Friday for their London shows and October 26th for the Newark shows. Lindsay Lohan has made headlines for her questionable behavior the past few weeks. Now she's taking time to sit down with Barbara Walters for a 2020 interview. Walters confirmed the news on her morning talk show, The View. The interview airs Friday, November 16th, 9 days before Liz and Dick, starring Lohan as Elizabeth Taylor, airs. Hulk Hogan filed lawsuits Monday night against radio personality Bubba the Love Sponge, Bubba's ex-wife Heather Clem, and Gawker.com. This comes after a video from 2006 surfaced on Gawker.com showing Hogan and Clem having sex. Gawker refused Hogan's request to remove the video. For Hollywood Minute, I'm Carl Azus.
You know, Heather, when isn't Lindsay Lohan making questionable decisions?
I mean, as much as she's making it, she is really doing well on TV. That's going to attract a lot of viewers, I gotta say, especially with the trouble she's been getting into lately.
Definitely. And now a full look at sports with Alicia Daddario.
Peyton Manning is back on the horse. The ex-Cole and now Broncos quarterback had a statement game on Monday Night Football against Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers. Denver down 24-0 at the half, but old reliable Peyton Manning leads the comeback here with a 29-yard touchdown pass to Demaryius Thomas. The combination of Manning's arm and the Broncos defense proved to be too much for San Diego as Denver takes this one 35-24. The Broncos are now 3-3 on the season. Moving on to baseball playoff news. An anticipated pitching duel will go down tonight as CC Sabathia takes the mound against Justin Verlander. However, that is not the chatter going on among Yankee fans. Yankees star Alex Rodriguez and Nick Swisher have been benched for tonight's Game 3 against the Detroit Tigers. New York has dug themselves into a deep hole as they are down 2-0 in the series, lost their beloved captain to a broken ankle, and can't hit a ball, especially with runners in scoring position, to save their lives. Other than Raul Ibanez, who has been the Yankees' only saving grace thus far in the postseason with 2 game-tying home runs and 1 walk-off homer. Joe Girardi speaks more on the team's struggles and why this is the talk of the town.
If you have like maybe 1 or maybe even 2 guys struggling in a lineup, you're probably still scoring some runs. So it doesn't become as noticeable. And you're not talking about it so much, and you may not be making some changes. But when you have a lot of guys struggling and you're not scoring runs, something we're going to talk about.
That's it for sports. Now back over to the news desk.
Thanks, Alicia. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the lighter side of news and a final look at your forecast.
But first, take a look at your community calendar.
MBA program helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Hi, I'm CNN's Rob Marciano, and you're watching WTOP10, your television station.
I'm lucky. I get to do something I love.
How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork?
I help keep kids in school.
Good.
And that's the name of the game.
My name is LaDania Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
decade. Come on.
And here's a dive into the lighter side of news. In a sketch mocking the new iPhone 5, Saturday Night Live host Christina Applegate held a fake talk show in which 3 tech bloggers complained about issues with the newest Apple product. After the bloggers voiced their complaints, they were joined by 3 workers from Chinese factories that manufacture Apple products under allegedly inhumane conditions. The sketch was filled with first world problem sarcasm and ends with the Chinese workers being allowed to complain about an American-made product, diabetes.
The Planet Hunters presented the finding of a new circumbinary planet on Monday night at the Division of Planetary Sciences of the American Astronomical Society in Reno, Nevada. The research group who discovered the new planet made data from NASA's Kepler telescope available to the public through its website and coordinates their findings with Yale astronomers. Scientists Robert Gagliano and Kian Jack found anomalies that confirm the existence of the new discovered planet, which is known as PH1, an abbreviation for Planet Hunters 1, the first heavenly body found by the online citizen science project. The planet is said to be slightly bigger than Neptune with a radius about 6 times greater than the Earth.
Famous cocktail bartender Salvatore Calabrese has broken the Guinness World Record for creating the most expensive cocktail in history, the ingredients used having a combined age of over 700 years old. The cost of this record-breaking drink? $8,824. The previous record holder was a high-end old-fashioned made by the Skyview Bar in Dubai and worth $6,054. And now let's take a final look at your forecast with meteorologist James Falkowski.
As we look at the class day for tomorrow, it's going to be a cold one, starting out with 41 degrees in the morning. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you have a jacket. But then as the day goes on, halfway through, it'll be around 59, around 1240, and by the end of the day, we'll be in the mid-60s. So it'll be a nice day at the end of your classes that you guys can all enjoy.
Sounds like a nice day, James.
Well, it's going to be beautiful out. Better than Thursday. Might rain later on, so tomorrow's definitely the day if you want to go out and do something.
Thank God, because I walk through the Seneca wind tunnel and I almost get blown away.
Yeah, it's pretty bad over there.
Every time.
Is the wind going to stop or is it just going to get nice?
It's actually going to pick up again later on in the week, so we can look for those wind tunnels Thursday and Friday.
Always windy.
How about that expensive drink?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I would not pay that much for a drink.
I used to complain about paying about $4 for coffee at the library. Nonetheless,
I'm pretty broke,
over
so
$8,000
I don't think I can spend
for
over
one drink.
$8,000.
It's a little insane.
That would be insane. And what about the iPhone 5? I don't have an
want
iPhone,
one.
so
You should definitely get one.
I guess I'm stuck in the
iPhone.
dark ages, right?
I gotta say, as much as they've been making fun of it, I really haven't heard too many complaints from people I know.
Yeah, I
who
haven't
own
heard
it
that many
themselves.
complaints. Yeah.
It's a nice phone, nice product out there.
Really? I just have like an NV, I don't even know. That's how old it is.
You have one of Verizon's fossils that are out there
Yes.
still?
Yes.
One of the non-smartphones.
And I'm sure it works just as well.
And the Verizon tower always goes down, and
Yes, we know about that here on campus.
yes, definitely.
That's Oswego for you.
Yep.
That's Oswego for you. And what about the Monday Night Football game?
Peyton Manning was brilliant. He was down 24-0.
He looked
That's
really good
a
out
true
there.
quarterback.
That's Peyton Manning for you.
I love to see him back.
He always makes a
healthy.
comeback.
I love it. And the Yankees.
A lot of disappointed fans.
As a
A
Yankee
lot
fan,
of
it's
disappointed fans.
terrible.
Twitter was blowing up.
They're actually playing right now, so I'm scared to see what the final is. I don't have a good feeling about this.
I've heard a lot of people giving A-Rod the nickname $30 million bench warmer. That's
Yeah.
a little sad.
And that will do it for us here at WTOP 10 News. For the 10 News team,
I'm Alicia D'Addario.
I'm James Falkowski.
I'm Heather Casey.
and I'm Travis Clark. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the morning for the Wednesday morning news.